Our next contestant, Sheila Evans. The origin of texpiration. The origin of texpiration, Sheila Evans.
Dignitaries, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, has anyone ever asked you to encourage them? Encourage them for an indefinite amount of time? 7 years ago, my cousin Rick called me with some sad news. He said that his wife, Millie, of 45 years, had just been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. They live in Tacoma, I live in Yakima. That's about 150 miles away. I asked him, Rick, what can I do? And he said, if you could encourage me because I plan to keep Millie home until the very end. After I got off the phone, I did an inventory of what I could do to encourage Cousin Rick for an indefinite amount of time. And it all came down to my cell phone. I have an unlimited minute plan and an unlimited text messaging plan. Well, it didn't really make sense for me to call him every day, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to encourage him and inspire him every day because I knew that he was going to need that in the future. So I had my text phone, I had my thoughts of motivation and inspiration, text, inspiration, spiration, and that's how I came up with texpiration. Texpirations are motivational and inspirational messages sent through as text messages with a meme, a picture, or words with that inspirational message that I wanted to get across. It is not a group text. It is not a forward. They are individual text messages. At first, I only sent my text messages to Cousin Rick. But after a while, I began to think, I have some other family members that could benefit from this inspiration. So I sent to a few family members, kind of as an experiment. The feedback I got back was amazing. Sheila, I don't know where you're getting this information, but keep sending it. This really made my day. Thank you. Sheila, please keep it up. So then I started sending to a few more family members. And after a while, I thought, I have some friends who could be inspired. So I started adding them to my texpiration list. And then I added a few more friends. As of today, I send 47 individual texpirations at 6:20 every morning, and it takes about 10 minutes to do it. I get the information and the materials for my texpiration in many places, but mostly from the internet, using search words like inspiration, motivation, all those wonderful, powerful words. I also use social media, a little bit of Pinterest, but what really makes me smile is when I'm on Facebook and I see one of my texpirations reposted on somebody else's wall. Or what makes me really happy is when I receive a text message back from someone that says, Sheila, this message meant so much to me. I sent it to everybody on my contact list. They paid it forward. People are paying my messages forward. But I have to tell you a secret. The text messages that I send, they inspire me just as much as they do the people that receive them. There are some days when I am just not feeling it. But by the time I send that 47th text message, my attitude has improved. Sometimes I don't hear it all from people, but that's okay, because that's not the reason why I send the texpirations in the first place. My intent is to inspire and motivate. throughout these past 7 years of sending my textpirations, it has really brought me a lot closer to my family and to my friends. I've been able to walk through diagnosis of cancer all the way now through remission with my cousin in Ohio. Or a cousin over in Spanaway in the Tacoma area. Her daughter died quickly without really much notice or anything. And my cousin needed the extra inspiration. That helped get her through a hard time. But there's also been joyous moments. The birth of a grandchild, the birth of a great-grandchild, or my niece, who just recently graduated med school, the first one in our generation to do that. Today, fellow Toastmasters, I would encourage, no, I challenge you to go to your own text list, to your own contact list. Look for people who you think could be inspired. Send a textpiration to them. It could be any kind of format that you want. It doesn't have to be at 6:20 in the morning, and it only takes 10 minutes. But you can send it to your contact list. And then after a while, you can add more people to your contact list. And then they can take that same message and they can pay it forward to people on their contact list. Can you imagine what it would be like, Spokane would be like, what Yakima would be like, Tri-Cities, Sheila, Yakima? If everybody were sending these positive messages throughout their cell phones every day. So fellow Toastmasters, I wanted to tell you that my cousin Rick, he kept his promise to his wife. She passed away 3 years ago this October. And I've kept my promise to cousin Rick, and I'm still sending him inspirational messages. And I hope that I've motivated you as well to start sending your own form of textpirations.
Thank you. This completes the competitors. If we could have 2 minutes of silence, or as long as it takes, for the judges to fill out their ballots.